it has been a hot minute since we last recorded for this, so let's do a recap of where we were.
Hey. Hey, we can't see the screen.
Wait, what? Oh, the stream's canceled. God damn it.
We can't see the screen.
Technical
We'll
difficulties.
We'll leave this in the recording. And not only will it be left in the recording, we'll also superimpose all of the subtitles and everything. So for all four of us talking at the same time...
I'm not doing subtitles. There's a lot of cases where I can barely make out what's being said when two people are talking at once in editing.
I know what I said.
Oh.
I don't know what I said.
Beautiful mess. Well, I guess that's the intro. Where were we? We were day 2 of the Celtic, what's it called? Field study.
Study stuff.
Yeah. We had gotten our tasks, which were... Where's quests? Where's the quest menu? Here it is. Let's see. West Celtic Highway Monster and Lost Wallet, but there was also the disruption at the market.
Right, which happened because of... From what we remember of the market, what had ended up happening was the fact that you had 2 people
who were
listed
given
for the same stall. So now what they're doing is one in the front, one in the back.
After that, there was a robbery, I believe. Trying to remember all this. It's been several weeks since we recorded.
Yeah, robbery.
Anyway,
got robbed.
So the first quest here we have is Lost Wallet, which is, yesterday I found a wallet on the floor in front of my stall. Would someone be willing to find its owner for me? See me at my ceramic stall and I'll tell you more. So that one will be in the market. And then West Celtic Highway Monster. Large ferocious monster has been sighted on the West Celtic Highway. We'd all be happier if someone took it out. Monster Zwardar. Location, stone bridge leading to Heimdallr on the West Celtic Highway. From Market Manager Otto. Okay. So, West Celtic Highway and the market. Where is the market? We should go there first. Oh, that's the wrong speed up button.
If you can see where I'm pointing, that's where the market is.
Right. I cannot. I am utterly lost in this map right now. Oh, here it is.
Skill issue.
Why is turbo mode on press the stick in right now? Hold on, that's not right. Anyway, no, I'm just messing up my controls because I had the Steam Deck or the Steam controller setting. Anyway, I'm sorry, the Grand Market isn't quite open for business yet. Oh, it's the students from yesterday. Good morning. Opening late today after all, I see. Afraid so. Guess I already know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The two merchants whose stalls were destroyed are still arguing about it. Uh-oh. You bastard! You're not gonna get away with this! It's gonna be those two, isn't it? Oh no, not them. The manager came by to try and break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. I hope no one ends up getting hurt. What should we do, Reen? Maybe we could try talking to them? Considering everything that happened yesterday, you just might be the cavalry we need right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Let's go. Oh, of course, it's these two.
That's why you just gotta settle stuff with rock, paper, scissors.
True. No game, no life be like. How dare you destroy my stall, you damn coward! I knew you country folk weren't to be trusted. Who else could it have been? Just come clean and admit it already. Who are you calling a coward, you Heimdallr? How the fuck do you say that?
Heimdallrian.
Heimdallrian snob?
Heimdallian snob.
Okay, I probably misread it then. You're the one who wanted my spot all for yourself. Calm down, gentlemen, please.
You know what's better to decide it? A shadow game.
Send him to the Shadow Realm. Playing all innocent and trying to paint me as the bad guy here. You make me sick. What do you say we settle this right here and now? Bring it on. Hold it.
See, let them have the shadow game. Let them play the little shadow game.
Class 7? You kids again. Keep your noses out of this. I want to make him pay for smashing my stall. Smashing? It do be smashed. Like your mom,
I mean, the stall stuff is destroyed.
Wow,
Just
they really are completely ruined.
something.
This is awful. However, harming one another is not going to bring them back. In the end, they will still be smashed, and you will be worse off. But this anger isn't gonna go away unless I do something. He took all my goods too, so I haven't even got anything to sell. What are you talking about? You were the one who stole my goods. And you're gonna give them all back right now, and fix the damage you did to my stall. Or else I can't be held responsible for my actions. This isn't good. I don't think they're listening to a word we're saying. What do we do? Stop this at once. Who's this gonna be? The guards. The provincial army. What? Those helmets remind me of the guy from Xenoblade 2 with the funny voice lines. Don't forget me! What is the meaning of this? You know the guy.
You're gonna love. Some of these soldiers are voiced in the game, and
oh boy,
the funniest voices.
I believe you are the one in charge here. I demand an explanation as to what has transpired. Well, you see, the market manager explained to provincial army officer what happened the previous night. I see. The solution is simple then. Men, take them away. Yes, sir. What? What do you mean, take us away? 2 stalls were destroyed, 2 sets of goods were stolen. The truth is clear as day. 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement committed the same crime at the same time. He's a poet and he didn't even know it. But that's not fair. Do you not think it premature to draw such a conclusion without any investigation? The provincial army doesn't have time to waste solving petty squabbles of merchants. But I'm not an unreasonable man. Cease your dispute, and you will be left alone. Continue, and you will come with us. The choice is yours. They're trying to force both merchants to forget this ever happened, to sweep the whole ordeal under the rug. Yeah, something about this seems really wrong. Ugh. Gah. Very good then. I'm sure you can agree that that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I cannot read once again. I hope you'll think twice before causing such a ruckus ever again. Now, if you'll please excuse us, I'm a busy man and I have more pressing matters to attend to. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop those 2 from fighting, but they did nothing to solve the underlying problem. This isn't right. I see now how the provincial army here conducts itself. I'm sure you're both still pretty angry about this, but right now the 2 of you need to focus on keeping cool-headed. If you have the time to fight, try to use that time for something more productive instead. You'll feel a lot better. Yeah, I shouldn't have let my anger take control of me like that. We can't open the Grand Market for business until we've cleaned up these busted stalls. And we're running late. We're already running late, so I hate to ask, but would you all mind lending me a hand? Oh boy, busy work time. Market Manager Otto, with assistance from the merchants of the market, cleared away the remains of the 2 stalls. And with the help of Reen and the others on top of that, the Grand Market was finally able to open for the day, albeit behind schedule. So, how are we gonna figure this out? Thanks to you 4, we were able to open the Grand Market for business today a bit quicker than I expected. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am. Oh, there's no need for that. We barely did anything. I'm just glad no one got hurt. All the more reason to thank you. A merchant's stall is his livelihood. Any action taken against it can throw him into blind rage. It's hard to bring someone back from that. It would seem the problems facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. The provincial army may have intervened, but it's difficult to believe they'd make no attempts at an amicable solution. Quite right. It's clearer than ever now that they have no intention of trying to resolve any issues involving the market. And I can't see that... I can't see that changing unless we... Jeez, I cannot read. And I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and keep quiet about it.
It's a pretty crummy situation to be in. It's
really
like, yeah, we'll help you. But if you don't abide by the exact way that we're going to do things, then we're just going to be completely indifferent to everything going on.
Yep.
When, I mean, as it was mentioned, yeah, these stalls are their livelihoods. If your stall gets destroyed, it's like if somebody has a car and their car gets injured, you're going to be incredibly upset about it.
Yep.
That's because these guys, they use their stalls to make a living. Without the stall, they don't have any money.
Mm-hmm. Still, you'd think they'd at least be a little more subtle about the whole thing. There's no way those two merchants are just going to accept this and move on. No, I don't suppose they will. And if word gets out about this, it's not inconceivable for certain groups of people to begin boycotting the marketplace. Something definitely has to be done, I'm just not sure what. Is something wrong, Rin? You're awfully quiet. Are you feeling unwell? Sir, I have a favor to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? What? Are you suggesting that we attempt to find the perpetrator who destroyed the merchant stalls ourselves? It's a kind offer, but as I said yesterday, this is our affair, not yours. You're students. You have your own studies to worry about, and I wouldn't feel right interfering with them. We're students training for the military, though. We can't just stand by and allow something unjust to go unchallenged. It's the provincial army's responsibility to address this, sure, but they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on us all. Well, that's true enough, I guess. But do you really think we're up for something like this? I kinda have to wonder about that too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just amateurs. We should at least check with Instructor Sarah first and see what she thinks. She's already told us. Put your heads together and think, and I'm sure you'll see what you need to do. Her words. This seems exactly like the sort of thing she meant. At least, it does to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps matters such as this may fall under the scope of our field study after all. Yeah, you do make a good case. I'm still not sure we're up to it, but I guess it can't hurt to try. Neither seek nor shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Are you really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no. I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit, I would appreciate anything you can do for us. Thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our powers to find answers for you. Just be careful. Don't go seeking out trouble. I don't want you kids being put in danger. We're dealing with a criminal who acts under the cover of night. He may be capable of a lot more than just thievery and vandalism. So we're gonna get another boss fight. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't even look Van Dyck in the eye anymore. I still don't know how to pronounce that name properly, so I'm just going to wing it every time. We'll be careful, we promise. I know I will, at least. I probably need to be more careful than anyone else here. Now that that's settled, we should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigation started. Oh, they're already making me read so much.
Welcome to cutscene land.
So first things first, we need to decide where to start investigating. The logical starting point would be the Grand Market itself, the scene of the crime. Can't argue with that. We should probably get statements from those two merchants before anything else. Indeed, I anticipate they've calmed themselves by now, so perhaps we can get something a bit more substantial from them. We still have to ascertain their innocence or guilt in the matter as well. We'll need to keep a close eye on the time, though. If we miss the last train toward Heimdallr, we'll have no way of getting back to the academy today. Plus, we've been given other tasks too, and I'd really like to get them done. In short, we need to keep moving. Our deadline is 9 p.m. Let's use every minute we have to accomplish everything we possibly can. Understood. You bet. Right. So in my time zone, that deadline is 47 minutes away.
Right. Of course.
Go. Which was the sprint that is. Yeah. So the first side quest, we talked to these two. You, I believe. Excuse me, would you happen to be Lizzie? That's correct. Does that make you the students from Thor's, who the market manager said would be coming then?
Well, let's go.
Yep, that's us. We came to see you about the request you sent in. Could you explain the situation to us in full? Of course. I happened to come across someone's wallet by my store yesterday, you see. I kept it with me in the hopes that they would come to pick it up, but no one's come to claim it. As such, I'd like to ask for your help in delivering it back to its owner. Would you be able to do that for me? Sure. We'd be happy to help. Thank you. Here's the wallet that I found then. Received lost wallet. We'll be sure to take good care of it. I assume that you've already inspected the contents. I did indeed. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything inside that could help to identify the owner. What exactly was inside it anyway? Well, naturally there was Mira in it. Like, a lot of Mira. This isn't just chump change we're talking about.
Okay, here, you keep it.
Yeah, just take a little finder's fee. The only other thing was a train ticket to Heimdallr that's scheduled for tonight. So they're on the same train as us then. Sounds like the owner is a fairly well-off traveler then. There's not much we can do with that as our only lead though. I believe that train ticket is potentially our best lead. Yeah, but what should we do with it? Should we go and ask at the station? Yeah, considering it's for a train that leaves tonight, I imagine the owner is frantically searching for it. Which means they might have already been to the station themselves to ask about it. Let's head over to the station then. Sorry for the trouble, but I'm counting on you for this. Looks like we're doing more busy work. Yay! Alright.
Okay, now you have to go into the inventory to open up a 3D viewer of the wallet to individually take out each card.
Let's see. So 2 story events here, 1 side quest there, 1 side quest... Wait a minute, where's the monster side quest? Because we would have to talk to Otto.
To find it.
I suppose so.
The one on the west side.
Of course.
Yeah.
You just have to go kill it.
I suppose so, but the last time we had a monster side quest, we went to a house to talk to people about it. Regardless.
Sometimes you don't have to talk to someone.
Fair enough. After entering the station, they asked about whether or not there had been any inquiries in regards to lost property. Yes, there was an inquiry. The wallet seems to match the description we received, too. Can I ask where the inquiry was made? I believe it was this morning. A young lady came along in a panic, claiming that she was at a complete loss without her wallets and its contents. From what I could tell, she seems to have been traveling alone, too. I get why she would be in a panic then. Did she say anything else that could lead us to her? She mentioned something about returning to the inn to do a thorough check. Jesus, I cannot read! A thorough check, if I recall correctly. It's the weather right down the street. You can't miss it. How convenient. We happen to be staying there ourselves. Okay, let's go ask Margot.
I don't realize what that building's called.
Here it is. Alright. Hey there, is something the matter? Do you have a moment? There's something we'd like to ask you. Rain explained the situation to Margot and asked if anyone had come along looking for the wallet. Oh, you're looking for Annabelle. Bad timing though, she just left. That's unfortunate. But we have a name now at least. That makes life a lot easier. True, all that's left now is to actually meet with her. She mentioned that she'd be searching at the rest area in the Grand Market next, so you'll want to head there. Make sure you return it to her, okay? We will. Let's go. Alright, so straight back to the market then. Is this... no. I have a horrible sense of virtual direction. Best area's over here.
I don't know how long the side quest is.
Looks like
This
she's
should be a
not
long
here.
chain, huh?
Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know if a young lady came in here searching for her wallet, would you? She was indeed here a few moments ago, but she's gone now. Oh boy, wild goose chase. Do you know where she went, then?
Discord? Discord, why are you fighting me?
She did mention something about having no choice but to rely on Eidos now, though. Does that help you out at all? She probably went to the church. Think there's only one place that could be. Shall we make our way to the church? Seems like our best bet for now.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Suppose we should pause for a sec then? Technical difficulties, please understand. I get to do more editing, yay.
In the meantime, enjoy this spinning picture of a piece of bread on a plate.
Now you're gonna make me edit that in.
Okay.
That was quick anyway.
I was having like severe lag.
Fair. Yeah. Brief intermission. Hey, there we go. Oh, Eidos, please have mercy on this poor soul. I simply cannot believe this. How am I supposed to live on having lost all my merit in a place like this? Looks like we found her. Tragic Hero Act made it kind of obvious. Unfortunately, we'll have to interrupt her. Excuse me? Oh god, now I have the stupid Lamia joke stuck in my head. I forget who that was about.
That was from MP.
Right. This will not make sense to any of our audience outside of our friend group.
MP, if you're watching, we miss you.
You probably won't. Just who are all of you? Well, you can turn right around if you're planning to rob me. I no longer have any... Please calm down. We just want to ask you something. Are we correct in assuming that you are Annabelle? I am. Aha, thought so. You wouldn't happen to recognize this wallet, would you? They showed Annabelle the wallet. That's my wallet! Where did you find it? Well, you see, they returned the lost wallet to Annabelle and explained the situation to her. Thank you so much. I'm surprised to hear that a merchant from the Grand Market kept it safe for me, however. Kindness remains within people's hearts after all, it would seem. Looks that way, yeah. Regardless, I'm very grateful that you found it for me. Is there any particular amount that you'd like in return? You can take half of what's currently in here if you'd like. I don't think we can accept that. Your thanks alone are enough. I see. Well, how about this then? I purchased it as a souvenir at the Grand Market before the Great Wallet Search began. Received Picard plush. I see no reason you can't accept that. In fact, I insist. I hope you find it useful.
This might be a fetch quest. That reward makes it worth it.
It does. Thank you. We gratefully accept then. You're very welcome. Thank you again for finding my wallet.
So the question is, who gets the plush?
Me.
Shared property. Everyone gets to keep it for a night. So you managed to find the owner after all then. Thank goodness. I really can't thank you enough. I'm glad we could be of help. Please excuse us then. Quest complete. Yay.
Ooh.
I suppose now we have a choice to make between fighting the monster and talking to these guys. These guys are closer, so I'm going to talk to them first, and then before we progress to the next part of the quest, we can go kill the monster. And to think, I was ecstatic to finally participate in the famous Celtic Grand Market. Oh, what did I ever do to deserve this? Excuse me. You? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see me acting like that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least you're not Freddy Fazbear, because Freddy Fazbear. I forgot the stupid meme.
Oh no.
Damn it.
I hope you can forgive me for my inappropriate behavior. He seems really down. It's quite understandable.
What does it hit me?
He's a merchant in a busy market, unable to do business. So, what brings you here? Do you need something from me? Well, actually, Reen explained that he and his classmates were investigating the truth behind what had happened the previous night. You're investigating? That's right, and we'd really appreciate it if you could answer a few questions for us. You may be able to help us find the true culprit. I suppose it can't hurt. It's better than doing nothing, at least. You don't have to sound so pessimistic. Well, can you blame me? You're students at a military academy. You're not exactly detectives, or ex-detectives. Well, that is true, but we're still determined to find out who did this. We may even be able to recover your goods. Cooperating with us could prove quite fruitful. Okay, fine. I never said I wouldn't help you, did I? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say, though. It's not like I saw anything worth mentioning. You didn't? As soon as I made sure my stall was ready to open the next morning, I left everything set up and went home. The other merchants around here can vouch for that. I guess I shouldn't have left the stall unattended, though. By the time I got in, it was too late. The deed had already been done. So by morning, the stall had already been destroyed and your goods stolen. Come to think of it, what goods were stolen exactly? Oh, I have a sample with me, actually. Accessories? An accessory? Is this a brand that's popular in the capital? Being a real hit lately, yeah. I was hoping to bring the fad here by selling them at the market. But this is the only one I have left now. Oh, I dread to think just how much money I lost in one single night. That damn coward sabotaging my business. It's much too early to be jumping to conclusions. Do you have any evidence that proves his culpability? No, but he's clearly the prime suspect. He was so against the idea of taking turns sharing the spot with me, he decided he'd just destroy my stall altogether. I just know it. I'm not gonna get him to give my goods. Jesus, I am illiterate.
He's not going to get him to give the goods back that he so desperately needs.
I'm going to get him to give me my goods back, no matter what it takes. We need another counter for how many times I flubbed reading. Please try to stay calm.
I'm not making that counter. The haha counter is.
It would be like classic old school Let's Play to just have way too many counters. You do know that if you cause any more trouble, the provincial army really will arrest you, right? Yeah, I know, but it's a matter of justice. I can't just act like nothing ever happened. It's wrong on general principle. I'm begging you, please get my goods back, whatever it takes. Well, I can't promise success, but I swear to you, we'll do everything we can. That much I can promise. I think that's everything this merchant knows. Let's try questioning the other one. Oh, my poor throat. Oh, reading is pain.
What's a throat?
Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but could we have a moment of your time? You're those kids from the military academy, right?
You know what I'm reminded of? For some reason, I'm reminded of, Snapbeard Spider-Man dubbing. May I ask you a personal question?
Oh. What do you want from me? I've got nothing to sell you, obviously. Oh, even if I did have something to sell, I've got no place to sell it. I'm basically ruined. And to top it all off, the provincial army and that other damn merchant are acting like I'm the one who did it. He's not taking this very well, is he? Hard to blame him, but we need to see if he knows anything that might help us. Well, you see, Rin explained that he and his classmates were investigating the truth behind what had happened that previous night. You're investigating this mess, huh? Alright. So would you consider cooperating with us? Sure, why not? I've got my hopes up, I'm not getting my hopes up as I'm sure you can understand, but hell, I've got nothing left to lose. Not exactly a vote of confidence. Yeah, he's willing to cooperate. I say we cut him some slack and hear him out. So, about last night, at the time the incident actually happened. Last night, huh? I don't know how much I can help. I don't know how much help I can be. Geez. If that's what you're asking about here. See, I left the market right after arguing with that merchant yesterday. Didn't come back till this morning. Stayed over at a friend's place, another merchant. Just got pissed drunk and ranted at him all night. And you're certain of this? Positive. Ask my friend if you don't believe me. He'll back me up. I wandered over here with an awful hangover this morning. What I found gave me a hell of a start. My whole stall in shambles. And if that weren't bad enough, all the... oh, fuck. Discord just died on me. So, technical difficulties again.
Hello.
There we go.
And we are back.
Yeah, the timing was impeccable.
So,
the timing's too good.
Oh my god.
If I had the replay buffer, it would be on. Problem is, as I made mention, I can't because I have 17 gigabytes of hard drive space.
So, for context here, what's happening? I have this weird issue with Discord where it disconnects me from Discord servers at the most random of times, and I can't predict when it'll happen. It just happens out of nowhere. So far, it's never happened during a stream or a recording, but it has happened during our watch parties we do weekly. So,
oh, I know why it does it. It's because your account's flagged because you've illegally modified Discord. You've violated the terms of service, sir.
Oh. I've even talked with one of Discord's, employees about it briefly, but they don't know what's going on. They don't know what causes it or anything. But anyway, let's get back to this. And as if that weren't bad enough, all the processed foods I was going to sell were just gone without a trace. So the goods that were stolen were all processed foods. That's right, nuts, cheese, bacon, all foods that have a long shelf life, made with local ingredients. Seeing all my stuff gone really sobered me up. It was like I hadn't been drinking at all. And that's when I went over to that fool stall to make him pay for it. Why did you go straight to him? Because he was the one who did it, of course. He smashed my stall so he could have that spot all to himself. But that doesn't make any sense. If Heinz did it, then why was his stall destroyed too? He must have done that to himself. Probably figured if he destroyed his own stall, he would... no one would believe he could be responsible. Self-report. Just like Amogus. God, I'm so brain-rotted. I don't know, that seems pretty unlikely. It's a bit excessive. While I understand your frustration, baseless accusations do no one any favors, and only cloud the true issue. Ugh. What now?
What?
Oh, it's the entire time you have not been streaming, and we've been talking in the voice chat. I posted the hot balloon emote and Clover lost it.
I can't see the voice chat checks channel right now, yeah. I didn't restart the Discord stream because I forgot I would have to do that. This is the best scuffed episode so far. Oh
God, my throat.
I love shenanigans like this, honestly. It's
love
annoying.
That we prefaced everything with technical difficulties because Clover had to dip for less than 10 seconds. And this
Oh, I thought she was gonna be gone for longer, okay? Oh. This is gonna be the most interesting episode to edit by far. Oh god, I have to do it in like 4 days. Oh.
Hey, you have to edit this in 4 days.
Oh, but it's so frustrating. I'm hoping I can get 2 episodes out of this recording session. I've lost so much money because of this. I might have to shut up shop for good. I have never seen the phrase shut up shop. I've heard close up shop, and I've heard shut up on its own.
It's more common where I am.
That is bad. If I could at least get my goods back, maybe I could salvage enough to stay afloat, but what are the odds of that? None of the other merchants saw anybody do anything, and the provincial army sure ain't about to help. Oh, I'm finished. Pure and simple. All the hard work I've put into getting this far, and this is how the dream ends for me. Well, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how much we'll actually be able to do for you, but we'll do everything in our power to help you get some form of closure. So cheer up, okay? I do appreciate that, but again, I ain't about to get my hopes up. Good luck, though. Oh, fun. That's all the 2 victims of the crime have to say, it seems. What does everybody think? I can't be sure, but I really don't think either of them is responsible. Both merchants certainly have adequate motive to damage the other's stall, but the chance of both committing the same crime on the same night without crossing paths is virtually nil. It's not impossible they were just out to steal each other's merchandise, but I don't believe that's what happened. Both of them have alibis confirming that they were somewhere else when the crime took place. I'm inclined to agree. I just can't see either of these merchants being responsible for what happened. So we're going to have to look elsewhere to find viable suspects. Where, though? I mean, who could it possibly have been? It's impossible to say right now. We don't have any solid leads. We know who the culprit wasn't, but how are we supposed to start narrowing down who it was? The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
Where is it?
The market itself seems unlikely to produce any further clues, so we should focus our attention elsewhere. Actually, there is one thing that's been bugging me. God damn it, now I'm laughing at that joke. Oh. There's one group of people involved in this whole situation whose actions don't seem to make any sense. Maybe we can work out the reasoning behind their strange behavior. We can come one step closer to finding a culprit. How did I even manage to trip over my words there? Whom do you mean? I'm talking about the provincial army. The provincial army. They haven't done a thing to try and solve this crime, despite it happening right under their noses. And that begs the question, why not? The market manager said they're refusing to fulfill their role due to the tax issue, which means the provincial army should refuse to intervene in quarrels within the market as well. If that's the case, then why did they come and intervene this morning? Now that you mention it, that really doesn't make any sense. Their methods were atrocious, but the fact is, they brought that dispute to an end almost instantly. They did get involved. Yeah.
Oh, but
1 minute they're refusing to do anything, and the next they're taking a stand. It's definitely suspicious. My point exactly. There's definitely something unnatural about the way they're conducting themselves. And since we have no other leads, what do you say we go to the Army's guardhouse and take a look around? We might be able to learn something from them that could aid us in our investigation. That may be worth an attempt. Guardhouse isn't too far from here either. Let's head on over and see what we can find out. AP increased by 1. Because I got the prompt right, I believe.
Yep.
yeah.
Alright, so wait, this will be east. And I think the guardhouse is over there. I'm not sure though. But before we go to the guardhouse, we should go and bop a certain monster. However, I do want to check my gear and stuff. Because I feel like I should probably be upgrading a little bit, though I only have 2k Mira.
4.
Oh
wait, no. If you've been killing monsters, you have some.
Oh, the crystals that you can sell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So where was the store?
Other side.
Oddpins Arms and Orbital Factory. There it is. And yeah, we will see how much I can sell and how much I can make off this. Little bit of gear management.
You're about to make 6,000.
Surely. Let's see. No, exchange. Here we go. Only 63 though.
Okay, I thought you had more.
Yeah.
So if you've been killing monsters.
Equip that. That'll increase attack by 30.
I kind of
Attack by 35. Attack by 30.
Increasing defense because
yeah, because we were taking a lot of damage last time. Let's see. Can I afford 4 of those? I can just barely afford 4.
They need to sell the old one.
Yeah.
Don't, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. That one's the new one. That one's the new one.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So I should
Well,
equip them
3
first.
of those.
It's annoying that it doesn't let me equip all of them at once. Where's the? I keep hitting the wrong menu button.
Kind of like I do them each and you already equipped it on
Yeah,
green.
I did. Yes. Okay. I am not used to JRPG menuing. I'm used to The Witcher 3. Please understand. I only have to deal with one character in that game. Only 120 for him.
It's still better than that.
Oh yeah, I should equip these probably.
Yeah.
Metal spikes. I can only afford one of these. Probably not necessary, honestly.
Yeah, not right now.
Yeah. Let's see, I probably don't have much to open slots. No, I probably can.
But a lot more.
But I already have plenty of open slots and more slots than I have orbs or quartz.
Orbs.
Yeah. Or not. Hold on. No, I do have. Let's see. Let's open this one and this one. Equip. No. Orbments. Menuing.
You suck at this.
I do. Let's see. Allows you to see data on enemies yet to be analyzed. That's actually quite useful. At least for early game. Launches a sharply pointed boulder at the enemy. Sure. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that was something of a detour. Alright. So let's go to the other side then. Kind of grooving to this music. Oh, come on. Focus on getting more info before going anywhere else. Yeah, let's get back to asking around. So we can't go bop the monster yet. Lame.
We gotta solve the mystery of
East or west?
That's west. So I suppose
Yeah, we're in west.
we have to go to the guardhouse. It's west. It's west. Aren't you those students from that military academy, was it? What are you doing here? We're terribly sorry to trouble you, but we were hoping you might be able to help us with something. Could we ask a few questions about the incident that occurred at the Grand Market this morning? What? What does that have to do with you? We're visiting this town as a field study, as students of Thor's Military Academy. And we would very much appreciate the chance to see how experienced soldiers such as yourselves handle difficult everyday situations. This seems a perfect opportunity for an anecdotal case study, and could prove most invaluable to our education, if you'd permit it. Alright, stay here. I'll see what I can do. Looks like we might be able to hear what they have to say for themselves after all. Nicely done, Laura. In times like these, we need to make good use of our positions. No one can fault a student for wanting to learn, after all. But now comes the hard part. Oh, this makes me nervous. Well, let's just wait and see what we can get out of them. Remember, it's not always what they say that matters, but how they say it. And more importantly, what they don't say. Right. Oh, there's gonna be so much reading this episode. Oh, I hope you appreciate us taking our time out of our busy schedules for this. So what do you want? And make it quick. I'm a busy man, you know. He's not even trying to keep up appearances. Unbelievable. I'll be brief then. We came to discuss the incident at the market this morning. Would we be correct in assuming that the provincial army will be conducting no further investigation? Is that all you came here to ask? Is that all? Should the armed forces charged with maintaining peace in this region not be taking this matter more seriously? Laura, I'm not sure. You got a big mouth for someone your age. And it seems like you have a lot to learn about how military units actually work. What do you mean? Let me ask you this. What should the number one priority of the provincial army be in order to maintain the status quo? I'll tell you. The number one priority should be to enforce the will of their region's ruling lord, Duke Albarea. As members of the provincial army, the will of nobility is absolute. We're just following our orders, protecting what we have a duty to protect. I assume you're referring to the local petition against the sales tax increase. So you're saying that as long as the petition isn't withdrawn, the grand market isn't something you have a duty to protect. Interpret my words however you want. We're soldiers. We follow our orders. That's how the military works. And we don't need some fresh military academy inductees telling us how to do our jobs. This is nuts. Does he even have a tiny shred of shame? I was hoping we'd be able to get something out of him, but it sure doesn't seem too likely anymore. So is that it then? I hope this has been enlightening. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a job to do. Yes, sit in your guardhouse looking pretty. Wait, would you mind answering just one more question? Elliot?
Very personal question.
Fine, ask it. Well, do you have any idea what might have happened to the goods Marco was handling? You know, the accessory merchant. All he had was that one sample. All he had left was that one sample. What are you talking about? The merchant from the capital, Heinz, was the one who was planning on selling accessories. What? What did you just say? He fell for the oldest trick in the book. What are you all looking at me like that for? How do you know that? I was under the impression that you hadn't investigated the matter at all. Huh. How peculiar.
Awkward King Marco.
We only discovered what each of the merchants was intending to sell a short while ago ourselves. Sir, we have our own way of finding these things out. You'd do well not to underestimate us. Now, we've wasted enough time answering your questions. We're leaving. Classic. Get him with the logic puzzle. Do you think the fact that they know what each of the merchants was selling means they did investigate the matter after all? Or it means they were the culprits. And that's what my theory is. But the burglary happened last night, and it was only first discovered this morning. Realistically, I don't think there was any opportunity for during that time for them to do any digging. Not without running into us. Agreed. I suspect they knew what each merchant was planning to sell well in advance of yesterday's incident. That's also true. They might have. Though that would be easy information for them to learn, since Duke Alborea must have issued permits for both stalls. That's true, and the army would have no trouble gaining access to transaction records for something like that. But why would they bother? Maybe they needed to know so they could prepare. Prepare for what? I get the impression the incident at the market has been carefully planned out for a while now. I don't think those two merchants being given permits for the same spot was a coincidence either. It was probably done to get them to start fighting, so they could get robbed while there was still tension between them. Basically, to create a situation that couldn't be brought under control without the army's help. So the two merchants were being used all along. That seems to fit perfectly with what happened this morning. Meanwhile, the provincial army has shown no interest in actively working toward a solution, unless the market manager chooses to withdraw his petition. So they waited for things to get out of hand, then showed up to force both parties into an uncomfortable truce. Eventually, the merchants would get worn down enough that they feel like they would have no choice but to withdraw the petition. This is turning out to be an even shadier situation than I thought. Yeah, but thanks to Elliot, I do believe we've finally uncovered the truth of the matter. That was indeed some very quick thinking you displayed, Elliot. You'd make a fine military strategist. I just got lucky, that's all. So what we know is, the provincial army is somehow involved with the actual perpetrators of the crime. The only way to solve it once and for all, though, seems to be, well, to find them and catch them. But if this was carried out by members of the provincial army, that's not going to be an easy task. No, I don't think anyone from the provincial army was directly involved. The soldiers here are far too proud to dirty their hands with such escapades. I tend to agree. Whoever the culprits are, I doubt they're still here in Celtic. There just aren't many valuable places to hide such a huge volume of goods without them being found. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe they escaped by train? No, that can't be. Boarding a train with that much merchandise would raise suspicions for sure. It's been less than a day since the burglary happened, so they can't have gotten far. Maybe we should ask around on the main roads to see if anyone saw anything out of the ordinary. Someone suspicious may have been spotted leaving or even entering the town. That sounds like a wise course of action. Come, let's resume our search. We mustn't let this cowardly thief run free. I wouldn't dream of it. Oh god, so much reading.
Yeah, more reading.
Let's go bonk the boss monster. Oh, come on. Game, please.
You must acquire additional information.
You must construct additional pylons.
Gotta solve the mystery.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Gotta solve that mystery. The cat. That cat is upset. Lulu, are you okay? Look what the nasty man did to her. Is something the matter? I was just chasing after Lulu near the west exit of town, and there was this weird man asleep along the side of the street. A weird man? To sleep in the midst of a bustling town like this, oblivious to its dangers, suggests he must possess a formidable skill. Or he was just really drunk. A nasty spell coming off him nearly made Lulu faint. That's terrible. It really was. I don't know who he is, but I'll have to keep an eye on Lulu to make sure she keeps her distance from him. So he's not from this town then? I'm not sure. I only started seeing him around a few days ago. I'd never seen him before that. Really now? That sounds like a lead if I've ever heard one. If he's drinking in the middle of the day, and isn't Instructor Sarah, then we know he's not a merchant at the very least. Yeah, I think we should go talk to him. Let's have a look near the west exit and see if we can track him down. Oh god, I need a drink.
No drink, only read.
I fill up a glass of water before I record every day. It's a good practice. Hey, there's our drunk. I'm not hiccuping for this. Drink, bring me another drink. Hey, you, this guy reeks. Just how much has he put down? It's only midday and he's already completely blitzed. I don't think this is the man we're looking for. I think he'd have trouble pulling off a robbery. Sir, are you alright? We can help you back home if you'd like. Shut up, leave me alone. I'm just a good for nothing who's lost his job. Looking after that nature park was my whole life. Nature park? You sure ain't heard of it. Lunaria Nature Park. It's northwest of here. I used to be the park ranger for that old dump. And then you lost your job? Yeah, out of nowhere too. I gave my life to that job, and I did, and then he just came and took it all from me. That damned official just showed up out of nowhere and told me I was sacked. You can't just take a man's livelihood off him like that. It's not fair. Job was my life. My life. Yes, we can see that. Something about this doesn't sound right. I agree. It hardly seems fair to take a man's job away from him without good reason. Alright? I'm so glad somebody understands how I feel. There's no way a bunch of kids like that are gonna do a better job than me. Kids? I was drinking here last night too, see? And a bunch of kids in ranger uniforms went walking out of that town through the west exit. Weird thing was, they was carrying a bunch of wooden boxes too, in the middle of the night. Kids these days, I tell ya. You don't think they could have been in a nature park? I wouldn't have even considered it. But a park would no doubt provide a large enough area. It fits perfectly. Yeah, they'd have no trouble stashing the merchandise there undetected. Lock the entrance, leave a couple of lookouts. No one would suspect a thing for a very long time. And if a provincial official was the one to tell him he was fired, that's practically a smoking gun. Actually something useful or something. I don't know what I said, but if I helped you out, why not buy me a drink? I would suggest you start trying to sober yourself up instead. There's a good chance we may be able to recover both your park and your job. What? We know our next stop. As soon as we're fully prepared, let's head on out to Lunaria Nature Park. Right. We can finally leave for the west exit. But also we've been recording for an hour, although we've had interruptions, so we can go for a little bit longer.
Yeah, let's go for a little bit longer.
We should take a right here to reach the nature park.
That was not a glitch.
What was that?
Now, the question is, where's the monster for the other quest? Is it there?
I wonder what the monster is.
Yes, it is. Quest monster. I didn't see the thing, what's it? The legend.
Obviously, the humongous dog.
I saw the circle, I just didn't realize it was the quest monster. Oh, I tried to go around it. Oh well.
You can't.
My turn.
We may as well bop this thing. Armor breaker it.
That's a face.
Shatter!
Body.
It looks like something between a butterfly with the face camouflage, an owl, and a hawk.
No. God, no, not that stupid meme.
What?
Oh, no.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like a juju mask.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, understood.
Buff everyone up. Don't need to heal.
Turn to flames! Burn! Go!
I'll pick you up. Right.
And then I should probably just keep buffing up.
Keep it up, everyone.
I hope Laura's within range. Nice. Yeah, that was worth doing. Oh, it gets 2 attacks. That's kind of terrifying.
It would have been dead if it wasn't for that shield of good.
There.
Yeah, probably.
Go.
An opening.
But we're doing plenty of damage.
My turn.
Nice. Perfect land on the HP heal. Let's see. Might as well just keep hitting with Armor Breaker. Stack up on the defense down.
Turn to flames.
I don't want it getting that crit off, though.
I'll pick you up.
I don't think Elliot has an interrupt, though. Ooh, that's not good. Let's see if I can check info on it. Use specifics. It is weak to fire and earth. Alright. I'll just bonk it with Needle Shoot then. And I'll just have to eat the crit.
It won't hurt.
Hey,
My turn.
we're alright.
There.
Aw, no bonus.
It's my turn.
Alright, but he did get interrupted. And then here I can heal with someone, but I'm not sure if I should use... Nah, I think Blessed Arrow would be a waste.
Turn to flames. Burn. Go.
Got the Pierce.
I'll pick you up.
And then
My
with
turn.
Elliot, I can tier on... I don't even need to, honestly, actually.
Because you have HP regen.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I need to go up to
I don't need to double up on defense, I don't think.
No, you can attack.
So let's keep Needle Shoot.
Right.
Yeah.
And then just
They've been
stack Armor Breaker on him.
They've been stunned.
Guard.
Should just be a few more rounds.
Go.
If I can interrupt him...
You can.
Nah.
Autumn Leaf Cutter.
You can.
Let's see.
Autumn Leaf Cutter.
Let's see. Miss!
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not good.
Ooh, yeah, that's big.
Nah, we're still alive. We're still doing fine.
For now.
You know, you do have a good heal, right?
No, we're perfectly
Yeah.
fine. Because
Arcus
Yeah.
activate.
I can just
It's my turn.
do this. Oh wait, that'll only heal for 2 of us. At
Yeah, it
most.
doesn't target her.
Well,
Hang in there.
she's closest, so highest risk. Well,
You
aside
have
from
my
rain.
thanks.
Oh, she can't heal herself with that. Okay.
Then, play a bit.
No, that's
No,
just the passive
she-
regen.
My
Yeah,
turn.
that's passive.
Okay.
Alright.
I hope we don't miss.
I think I'm just about out of Motivate.
My turn.
But
You've won.
Ooh.
I shouldn't
Right.
because it's a waste. But it'd be really funny. I'll just do Armor
Right.
Breaker.
Early.
Shatter.
Nice.
There you go.
We should keep going.
Easy boppins. And level ups all around.
Great.
I did it.
All right.
Detector can now be used. Analyze an enemy, making it easier to unbalance them.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Earth Cleaver can now be used. Just splits the earth between foes' feet. Unbalanced plus 10%. Nice.
The line.
Defeated the quest monster. And now we can make our way over. Uh-oh. Alright. Make our way over to the area with the nature preserve. Or nature park, rather. However, we have been recording for a while.
Yeah.
So, we will
The
step
middle of
foot
the
into the
monster
Lunaria
area.
Nature Park next week. Oh, this episode has been kind of a mess.
Oh no, it makes it glorious.
Fun.
Oh, yeah. See everyone next week. Thanks for watching.